We'll do it live.
We're doing it live. We're in fact live, doing it now, live.
Is Toma here yet?
Yeah, he's here.
You didn't tell me.
But
I texted you. I rang you.
we're on
I
speakerphone,
went up
by
to
the
your
way,
office.
so don't tell all your little business.
Okay.
I was just too shy. Never mind. I'm not going to say that on stream. We're doing it live, guys. What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all? It's Punchie TV. You're hearing. Is it disjointed voices? What's the word I'm looking for?
I think so. That
Like
works.
A disjointed voice in your ear. You're hearing odd sounds. There's actually a couple of men.
By disjointed, you
males,
mean voices with no bodies?
With no body, right? Disembodied voice. You're
Yeah,
hearing
there
a
you
couple
go.
of disembodied voices right now, but fear not, for soon they will have corporeal form, like right now. How you doing, everybody?
Ta-da! We're here. Oh, hello. Welcome to Punchie TV with your host, not Punchie. Hosts.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You're right.
That's right. Y'all are not black.
What is
This
Punchie
is true.
TV without Punchie? Punchie
know.
being Jesse Lee Peterson, but this is Jesse Lee Peterson's experts and geniuses.
So
That's
there's
right.
something.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
American anchor baby,
No, nothing.
hosting. He's the head of the ship. He's at the stern. I'm the little lightweight trying to help produce Hake of the Hake Report.
Stern
Derrick-
sounds like a captain, but I'm just steering. Like
Yeah,
it's
right.
like everybody has a job.
I'm pulling on the rudder in the background.
Right.
Right.
There's the real producer, Derrick. He's black.
Hey, that's right. I'm the black guy.
Flat earther, space denier.
Keep things leveled, you know?
That's right.
And then there is the, of course, Bill the engineer, the other genius besides Anchor Baby. And Bill the
That's
engineer
hype. But yeah.
is
How about me?
a true believer in space. And he's going to present some stuff about space.
Oh, you weren't kidding.
The lies.
Yeah, I'm serious about that.
Let's go.
And
Let's see.
I'm a little bit of a noob in this. but
Nice.
I'm willing to.
and we have some other stories, too. There's some interesting stories. And we will... Do we want to take your calls? We will take your
course.
calls, guys. Let me make sure that I'm connected.
888-775-3773.
That is 888-77-JESSE, Jesse. It is White History Month. Happy White History Month,
Big.
everybody.
You ever get a sound effect?
Wow.
For the white, for what?
Is that white?
History
Is that a
Month. We don't have
white
the
sound
White
effect?
History Month sound
Bill,
effects
do the
loaded
sound
up?
effect.
I'm talking about the,
Right.
what's it, the sound that you
It's
play?
over there.
The theme song. Everybody's looking at.
Don't worry about it. I think we played that song enough.
And so, yes, we will be accepting your calls if you'd like to call in. We'll look out for your super chats. By the way, there was a super chat from the Jesse Lee Peterson show that I feel like I should read right now. This super chat for Derrick, the producer.
It's for me?
It is.
Oh, Lord.
I missed it. It said, oh no.
Oh, Lord.
It said, Derrick, leave the white women alone. Get you a big mama. From Elijah, a diamond on D Live.
I like how you spelled the duh and then YT.
Yeah, duh, D-A, duh, as in the. Y-T for white.
He didn't even spell my name right.
I know, he spelled it D-E-R-E-K,
Hey, man.
but it's D-E-R-R-I-C-K, Elijah, on
Yeah.
D Live. So I just wanted to make sure that you got that.
Yeah,
Because you were
Elijah.
very disturbing to us, talking about getting with that
Yeah,
white
Sydney
gal.
Sweeney.
Even
Who
though
was it?
Sydney Sweeney,
Oh, yeah.
I
Sydney.
disclaim her.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I'm not saying that you can have her.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
But yeah,
You have
Sydney
to ask
Sweeney,
for permission.
Sydney Sweeney is an actress, a young actress who acted all sexy
Yeah. She was.
for some jeans ad
Good genes.
because she has good
Great
jeans from her
genes.
parents and good
And
jean
from
jacket
American Eagle.
and good jean pants on AE, American Eagle.
She's mildly attractive, I'll say that.
So basically,
Fair.
you got to ask for permission to a white man, Derrick. But it can't just be any white man. It has to be an approved white man, maybe. I'm
Right.
kind of making this up as I go.
White man.
It doesn't even. It should not even. This should not even be discussed.
It shouldn't even be discussed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was really
Keep it
gonna
in
make
the
a
closet.
I shouldn't even
Yeah.
make jokes about it.
If you're interracial, keep it in the closet.
I don't know.
Cover your wife in
Right.
in
shame.
cover her in like in
You're
niqabs.
relegated to like the ghetto communities where it's liberal and lame-o because they're open-minded and it's criminal, and you're stuck there. You can't be let into white area. Not
How do
that
you-
I'm going to the white area either necessarily.
How do you guys feel
I'm
about?
stuck with the liberals. I like it in LA.
Derrick
Oh,
and Sydney
man.
Sweeney, how they feel about it? You're
No,
saying?
well, really, how do you guys feel about interracial relationships? How do you guys feel about that?
I don't necessarily. I really don't care.
You guys don't
Like I
care?
don't think it's
Yeah.
like a evil wrong thing. It's more like a we lost our way type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
whatever that way is, I don't even know how to aptly describe it, but it has to do with a pure identity, pure whatever kind of a racial thing, which I don't even know what even matter to bring it up now, but
right on.
that's how I feel about it. I don't think it's like an evil thing
I have a
or like sin or maybe.
I have an inward, like there's something that's I find repulsive about interracial things. It's like an instinctive revulsion.
Yeah.
Although I understand it. I mean, I find these other gals, like Nick Fuentes said, I can say it. He said it too. I can say it. Because I have to be politically correct to the radicals who hate
okay.
interracial. Nick
Gotcha.
Fuentes said it. I can say it. I do find other race of women like attractive and stuff like that. But even still, like it plays with my mind because of what people think too and what I have thought in the past. But there is something that just doesn't look right oftentimes about the interracial thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's something that doesn't look right.
Pretty
Sort of
much.
Like, it could just be my organization, whatever you want to call it. I know there's a better term, but yeah, whenever I do see like stuff like that, like interracial relationships, a part of me just wants to put this color in this pile, this color in this pile, and just like organize it a certain way. But in all honesty, I really don't care. It's like I sleep
either.
Right.
well at night. I don't toss and turn over whether somebody's dating a white girl, so I really don't.
Babies
Some
are
of them
gonna
pull
be
it off
made.
better than others. I feel like I feel like some of them make it work, or at least on the outside. I'm like, this doesn't look that bad. This doesn't even look bad. Yeah.
But I feel you. A part of me just tugs. It just tugs at the sight of it. But I don't care.
I grew up in this world, so I that tugging part of me must have been killed, kind of thing. You know how like young men, that part of them inside when they're in the passenger seat of the car, they don't feel wrong about it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to do with like, stuff that happened before me, being an anchor baby, globalism, whatever it is. But they killed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel weird about it.
Nice.
It's just I just know that it's a dilution of pure things. It's just I just know that it's from like a skewing of something, right? Of our tradition, etc.
Well, Derrick and I have the purest blood here.
There you go. See,
We're so I don't
Makes
know
sense.
what's going on. You're like a product of this interracial stuff.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to
All
say.
Latinos are mutts.
Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Shout out.
Typical
It's like
answer.
it's been bred out of me
Right.
or something.
Look at him.
But
Just
also, you're
liberal.
you're basically more of a Zoomer than Derrick, because Derrick is
Oh.
like a traditional Christian Memphis, Tennessee,
Right.
Southern
I was wondering
country
if-
man, American, and then you're a cosmopolitan Zoomer,
Yeah.
even though you're a millennial.
No, this is true, and I was wondering if that's what that was, like coming from Memphis, or if it was like learned. But I believe that, yeah.
Yeah, it's learned for sure.
No,
Growing
I
up,
believe that
man.
it's coming from Memphis. You tell me otherwise? Like coming from growing up, like black people, they're a
Yeah.
little bit more like that.
Yeah, growing up with black people, being bombarded with the idea of racism. So,
Right.
yeah, man, this stuff is, it's embedded in me, man. It is what it is, man. My parents, they were talking about this before I was born, so I'm pretty sure it's inside of me now, man. So
I'm living proof you shouldn't have anchor babies then, because it's like I can't help it.
Right.
anchor
but
babies.
there's something good about a not being swayed by shame.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't. Anyway, yeah. I want to hear what
yeah, no,
I
that's
want to
good.
hear what Bill has to say,
Oh.
if anything,
Bill,
on this.
The
And then
genes.
we get into Bill's.
Of course.
topics.
Bill's so mixed.
You can't
What I'm
listen to
gonna
a
say
mixed
about-
one on this.
Let's see. Hold on a minute.
Based,
Oh Lord.
Base.
based Bill. the non-boomer Gen X.
Take your time, Bill.
Yeah, okay, like what was the question again? What are you guys getting into?
Interracial. Is there anything that disturbs you at all about interracial relationships?
I think part of what fuels interracial relationships is like people growing up in like a home where their parents were like they don't like their parents a lot. They really don't like them. They have issues with their parents, and that makes them like attracted to other races more than they would be otherwise.
I think
And
that's
I
like
think
a
that's
trope.
part of what fueled the whole thing. So you'll see more in the black community. You'll see the guys are going off to other races and stuff like that because
Because they resent their parents.
exactly because they don't like their.
Stop it.
They have problems with their own stuff
Stop it.
going on.
Isn't
I
that a
don't
bit
know
of
if
a
I agree
trope?
with that.
It's also
Yeah.
partly. I agree with him,
Yeah.
and it's what Jesse says too. It's like it's kind of a rejection of your trying to get away from your parents a little bit.
It's a bit of a trope too, no? Like you kind of knew that. I mean, I've seen it in movies and stuff. So, but in general, you kind of the one who was out there maybe trying to piss off the parents, dating outside of the race was also kind of a messy life. The trope I'm trying to describe is of course you're gonna you're doing all that typical. Your life's already a mess kind of thing. I get that impression of the black sheep of the family going off to do those things.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Actually, now that I think about it, that is true because you have those blacks that are like chubbies. You know what chubbies are? Those really short shorts, like chubby wearing, Kohan wearing.
Chubbies.
And these are women, right?
Oh, these are like men that I'm talking
Oh.
about. Well, these sort of, do you
Okay.
call them token blacks? Yeah, they go after like white girls because I think it is a resentment towards black people. So
You say black guys that wear chubby shorts?
yeah, these black guys are like,
I get this is screaming suburbs to me. Am I
Yeah,
wrong
like
about
these
this?
Is it sort of like
suburban white.
preppy college
suburban
boy black or
Yeah,
what?
in a way. Yeah, that's right.
What am I trying to show here, Bill? Oh, that's right. I got the key on. That's why.
That's it.
So I'm getting
That's what you're
getting
talking about.
suburban.
Yeah,
that's
sort of
yeah.
white,
Yeah, that's it.
basically white blacks.
Yeah, white
There,
blacks.
there are like some of the sophisticated white hating blacks. Oftentimes they get with white women. I hear. I mean, I don't know.
That's
I don't know
true.
if it's more per capita than the normal blacks.
I really think I think it's literally like a psychological thing they know already.
Oh,
That literally that's part of someone grows up in a home where they had a lot of conflict with their parents, then they start people of other races look more attractive to those people, and people of their own race look less attractive to them, literally.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
I think it's also where you grow up.
Other people are. I'm dragging this a bit. People are. They're more critical of their own race. They have a finer taste on their own race, meaning more of them are like plain Janes. Boring. Whereas, my friends, who were like Latino or Asian, would think any old white girl was hot. Meaning like it was kind of like white guys will fall for Asians a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Asians are like, you like her? It's kind of like we know our own, and so we know that's not actually that great type of the looks.
I got you. I know what you mean. Yeah, the
I
the
think it makes
goggles,
sense.
the exotic goggles,
Right.
Add
That's
a
right.
few points.
Yeah.
Put a thumb on the scale type thing.
And we've had this diversity pushed on us. Like I grew up amongst Hispanics, Asians,
That's what I was getting at. I think
whites.
it's where
My
you grow
first
up.
crush was a white, and then a Hispanic, and then an
What's the
Asian.
deal with her?
I think it's I agree. It's partly also
Your
where you grow
environment.
up. It's
Yeah.
your environment, like just be who you're around. White guys, some white people who grew up around blacks.
Yep.
They could say it. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, but so Sydney Sweeney, okay,
As long as
Cover up, lady.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney. People are going nuts about that. People are
Oh,
going
she's cute in
nuts.
that, sort of.
Yeah, it's euphoria right there.
The internet
Okay.
is debating, going nuts
Season 2
over
episode.
this one too. Random
that?
Japanese
Why?
businesswoman.
Cute.
Who's that?
They're saying they're debating
So is that just a?
that she's comparable, if not even prettier.
What are they
That's
debating?
funny. I
Oh,
think
their
that's
looks?
a-
Sydney Sweeney. Thoughts?
How attractive they are? What?
Yes.
It's just a random.
American actress.
No, I think she's
random
a-
Japanese businesswoman. Just random.
I don't think she's a random. I think she's a K-pop girl.
No, she's not.
You sure?
They all
She's a
are.
rando.
Come on.
She's just a random Japanese woman
Or is it AI?
who just kind of went
Is she
viral.
An ex?
No, she posted this photo and it just went viral just because of that.
That's funny.
People are like,
Alright.
"Oh my gosh!"
Interesting.
So, anyways,
I don't see how that went viral. She's
I can
Sydney?
see.
this is what Hake is talking about.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
oh, because white guys have a
It's
fetish
the
over
exotic
Asians.
goggles.
Don't say that word.
oh
But yes,
It adds a few. It puts a thumb on the scale
yeah.
oh
for those uninitiated.
She looks kind of dainty, classy.
Mm-hmm.
Although, yeah, hopefully it's just a secretary, not a businesswoman.
No, I think
But-
she's handling stuff. So, anyways,
What can you do? Aren't they all terrible?
businesswoman. What you got against business women? No, I'm just kidding. Ugh.
The Asian
Do what you
Sydney
want.
Sweeney. But at least he's dressed somewhat decent, possibly, compared to,
might
that
have good
gal.
genes too.
yeah, good genes.
That's it. But
Except they're sort of communist genes. Chi-com.
I
Or-
heard
or K-com,
recently.
Koreacom.
I heard recently that commie is a word with strong racial undertones, and I think I'm just starting to understand that.
Oh, really?
I'm kind of joking at something I just heard, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
saying that made me
Right.
say that, but I don't really know what that means.
Well, I was not when I was streaming on Twitch. I titled one of my shows "Commie" something.
Yeah.
I couldn't title it "Commie."
Oh.
It's a banned word on Twitch, or it was. Interesting. Huh?
Apparently has
the
it.
heck?
Yeah.
But wait, before we get too far, Bill, your take on interracial relationships was you're okay with it?
He
basically?
didn't say whether he has a revulsion. He's
I don't have a
He's like me.
revulsion toward it. I mean,
He's like me. We're
I mean,
both black.
kind of. I mean, I kind of
Inside.
see it's something that I don't know. There's something a little wrong with it.
Yeah.
I think it comes out as something that's a little off. You know, it comes out as something that's not quite right. You know, and that's why I was even bringing up that, you know, the people who have a home where they have a lot of conflict, they really don't like their parents. You know, it's probably either they're all into it or they're all against it, kind of thing, and they find other people of other races more attractive.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, but also too, I think when it comes to black people, black women, they're, as we know, sometimes difficult to handle. They are combative, loud, sometimes obnoxious. So, compared to their
I think all these things have
Counterpart.
become
White
worse
women.
than they used to be.
they're a little nicer.
All these aspects of the black personality or of the woman's personality
Yeah, I think
in
it's
general.
all been
Yeah.
I only if you went. I think things started going south in the 70s. It just got worse and worse and worse.
I think that's true.
Yeah,
And it's actually
and I think if you were back around the 40s or 40s and 50s, I think you wouldn't see that stuff, or
Oh,
it wouldn't be around as much as it is now.
like with black women.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm not some type of coon. I love the black woman. I love the black woman. But
Yeah,
I thought you were a
think-
Nazi
think-
coon. Is this false
really-
advertising? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think
actually,
the-
some days I wake up a lot more cooner than others. I wake up more
To the-
coon than.
Some days you wake up, you're like
yeah.
the black of the berry.
That's right. Some days I do
But-
turn on.
Finish your point, Bill.
I was just saying that
To
the
kill a
black
butterfly.
I think the black community sometime in the 60s really kind of turned against they became part of the rebels, you know, that turned against everything that was, I think they rebelled against the white community. So everything that that the white community thought was, that was good, suddenly becomes bad, and suddenly everything that's working in the white community suddenly doesn't work. you start doing stuff that doesn't work, and it's the mess, that has taken things downhill.
And you're talking from experience. You've had.
Well, I've been around longer than you guys, but
Oh yeah, so
He's
talking
seen
from
this.
experience.
He's seen it.
He's seen
yeah.
black women
seen it.
transform into.
Well, I
what-
think they look. Honestly, I think people look better when I was younger. you
Yeah.
know. I think
What?
all the people do. I think the white people look
Actually,
better
that might
too.
be.
Yeah. I mean, we know more about fitness, but people don't live it, and
Yeah.
people are fat,
Yeah.
and people are not sleeping.
That's true.
And
I
all
think it's
kinds
how
of
they
stuff.
People are
how they
mixed.
dress, how I mean, I think women looked. It's like we're not going for the looks.
That's it.
It's like I don't think we're even breeding each other. Our how we're looking at each other is not even, making the next generation more better looking. You know what I mean? The kind of traits we look for,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's
All
all
right.
bad, man. I don't know.
So it sounds like you're an advocate for looks maxing. Is that what I'm hearing?
Natural.
Natural.
Natural, health, fit,
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, I think,
And
yeah.
maybe even state mandated eugenics.
And a little bit more modest, perhaps. I don't know.
A little, yeah. Honestly,
I don't know. I mean, I'm just
don't know.
noticing. I just think back at the earlier generations when I was younger, and they just looked better. I don't know. They're just better looking. Especially black folks. They're better looking back then.
So y'all had better genes. We lost the genes too.
Epi-
We
epi-
lost
it's called
everything.
epigenetics. The
I
way you
don't
live
know. I
affects
mean,
your
I-
genes, right? Does it
know.
affect the genes that you pass to your children the way that you,
Kind of a side note, but yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
we need an anthropologist. So I mean,
So the genes
Maybe.
are gone.
okay, well, right on. They look better. I don't know. I mean, I've got Instagram.
I
on
think
my
everybody
phone.
looks worse now.
Some beautiful women on there.
Oh, I forgot
not
to turn
always
on
on
Punchie.tv server.
Oh.
Terrible.
But anyways,
Oof. All right.
that's a good question. But I don't think about that stuff too much. You've got to be focused on your bag, boys. You've got to be focused on your bag.
Yeah. Speaking
Well,
of
God first, but bag.
speaking of
second.
bag, let's move on because this was just off of a super chat. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be talking about real things, not relationships. And we do have calls to get to and other stuff. But thank you for the super chat, Elijah.
And spell my name right. Put some respect. I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Do we want to take a couple calls before we get to space?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. How about we do this? Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, it's GREGGATRON.
Hey.
What's up, Greggatron?
What's good?
Hey,
Gentlemen,
All is well,
how
sir.
we doing?
Doing well, man.
how's it going, sir?
Good. Pretty good, pretty good. Just got off work. So we're talking about interracial dating today, huh?
It was just by accident. Kind of. Well, yes, I blame me.
Stem from a
I
super
brought it
chat.
up.
We have
I
to
brought it
keep
up and I beat the horse.
relationship talk going strong.
For the record, what are you? Are you mixed?
I'm black.
You're black.
He's about as
My
black as
dad
you.
was black. My mom was black. Well, they're still alive. They're black. Their parents were black. For the
What?
most part,
You're
we're all
black?
black.
He doesn't look dark,
We
dark
black.
black.
This is a black
Are you
man.
about as black as
sounds
as
white.
this one, Derrick? Is Derrick
Uh,
Rejection? Maybe a little lighter.
Yeah, my skin is close to Derrick's somewhat.
That's it.
Is Derrick
a
darker
degree.
than Jesse?
I don't know.
No.
He's probably a little dark. They say there's like 36
Why are you
shades
saying it
of
like it's a
black.
bad thing?
Black people don't like.
Oh,
being
it's
dark.
not.
Oh,
They don't like-
They don't want to be dark.
They don't want to be. Black people don't want to be dark. Are you crazy?
I knew that. I'm just joking.
Are you insane? I don't want to be dark.
Okay,
man.
so go ahead, Greggatron. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So here's my whole thing. I don't have a problem with who dates who. I don't care what color what person is. As long as they're just dating just to date, it's whatever. Here's my problem, right? My whole thing is when a woman will say, like, let's say a white girl will say, oh, I don't date white guys. Or she'll say, oh, I only date black guys. When you hear that, that's an immediate red flag.
Yep, you should
I
run.
hate that.
It's disgusting.
And it's bad because not only is she saying she hates her own men, but she's saying she's using you as a fetish, in my opinion. What do you guys think about that? Like the self-hating white woman who will only date black guys. To me, it's a red flag because she's dating you because you're black. Meaning, if I was white, she wouldn't date me, which makes no sense because I'm the same person. What do you think about that?
Fake. We'll let the white man go.
I've never run into that, but that indicates that there's something wrong with her mind, for sure. Especially if she's if she's discriminating to be only dating her own race, that's understandable more. It's more understandable, of course. But to be discriminating against your own race to go for another, there's something wrong with that cuckoo lady's head.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I've seen it happen, like, there's a white girl who, she'll act like super ghetto and super hood and all that, yo stuff, and, like, all this slang.
Yo.
But she'll do it when she's around black people. But when she's around white people, she's, like, more normal. Because it's like, she grew up around a group of black people who are her friends. So she wants to talk like them to sound cool, to fit in. So she feels like when she's around white people, it's not cool, it's not appealing. So she uses the slang. The slang is out of control to appeal to us. But there's a lot of black people like Derrick who don't even talk like that. So when she's around people like me or Derrick or Chattard, we're looking at her like, why are you using all this slang? We don't even talk like this.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know how to separate herself because she thinks all black people are the hood type of black people who she is friends with. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can understand that type of, she sounds socially inept,
I knew girls like
senseless.
In all
that. I
honesty,
knew girls who grew
So
up
then
in the
that's
black
how she
community,
falls
and I
into
knew
that
girls who
dating
kind of adopted
world.
it, kind of liked it, and it was just silly.
Yeah.
yeah. In all honesty, though, I do the same. When I
You
get
talk
around,
you talk
Yeah,
like that
I do
when
the
you're
same.
around but you talk
Yeah.
like that when you're around people like that.
Yep, that's right.
But
I
you
do the
wouldn't
same.
talk. Would you talk like that to Greggatron and Josh from Georgia, the mildly attractive snake pit chat tard?
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't have to.
Only
do
when
that.
they start to talk like that to you do you respond to like that to them. When you know they're like that already, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I only do it just to communicate better. That's the only reason I do it. I'm not gonna sit here.
But I don't even use slang when I'm around ghetto blacks, for real.
Oh, when I'm around ghetto blacks,
say
I use the slang.
I'll say little
I use
things
it.
as like a joke,
Yeah,
like
you grew up there.
sarcastically. But
Yeah, I grew up there, so it's in me.
Yeah,
You
even
don't
if
do
I'm
that- well,
around
yeah, if you
street
didn't-
blacks,
yeah, if
I
you didn't
can
grow
say
up-
the same vernacular.
Nice.
Yeah, and I respect that for sure. If you didn't grow up around it, like, don't even try. Like, just be yourself.
Because
But,
it's like when you
different. I
do
grew up-
that,
It's like a
you're speaking
reflex at
two
this
different
point.
languages.
Say it again.
When a black who's not hood is talking to a hood black, it's like you're speaking in two different languages. You need a translator. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So why try to appease when you don't even know half the lingo they're saying? And I talk about this at work all the time. There's a guy who I work with, he's quote-unquote more street than I am, but he's younger than I am, so he teaches me all the lingo. But if I didn't talk to people like him and one of my other guys, I wouldn't know half the lingo because they pick it up from people around them. So
Yeah, how do you feel
you
about
got
that?
that.
How do you feel about them being more street than you?
I'm
Does that-
cool with it. They're
Does that
cool
hurt your
people.
masculinity?
They teach me stuff. I mean,
They teach you
they're
stuff?
funny.
Do you wish you were
I work
more?
with some funny people.
Do you wish you were more hood,
What'd you
more
say, Nick?
street? I sound like Nick. That's crazy.
People
Nick,
say
you
that.
are black. People tell me
I
all the
keep tell-
time.
I
You
try to
sound
tell you.
just like Nick. But yeah, did you answer while we were talking? But yeah, how do you feel about that? Do you does that hurt your masculinity? Do you wish you were more street, or do you even care about that stuff?
No, I don't care about being street or not.
Nice.
As long as I can defend myself,
That's
if and when I need to, that's really all that matters. Because
Yep.
I'm not into who's the most street or none of that.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
know
guys
I'm a nerd. Like, they call me a nerd my whole life, give or take.
Yeah.
And, kids in school would say, "Why do you talk like that?" I'm
Yep.
like what? They're like
Yeah.
that. Why do you talk like that?
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
used
funny.
to it.
Yeah. I did the same thing. Like, I went through a phase in middle school, like high school, just trying to fit in, acting like your peers that grew up in like the crazy parts of it. It's like I grew up
Yeah.
not so much, not like deep in the trenches, like not deep in the trenches, like at all. But I grew up in townhouses and stuff like that, and situations would come about where it's like, okay, this wouldn't happen in a
Totally.
suburban neighborhood. Like, this is a mess. This is straight up mess, But
Yeah.
I was envious of those guys just because, in school they were the popular guys. I was a cool dude, but they were like, and mind you, I'm coming from the lens of, okay, you want to be this popular person in school, middle school, high school, whatever. And, I was envious of those guys, so I tried to emulate it. I'd dress a certain way and do all this stuff, but only because it's like I didn't have that true sense of identity. I wasn't grounded in anything. Like, I was just looking at what everybody else was doing. I was just going about it, just trying to fit in. Because it looked like it brought, results. They were getting the girls. They looked the part. And that's what I wanted to do. But, you come to realize, that stuff is really lame. And it's better to expand your vocabulary, your IQ, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's more important. Learn about how the world works. That's what really matters. Those guys, they didn't really care about that. They were just trying to,
Yeah.
What
Get
made
the
me laugh
girls,
is
do
acting
drugs.
mad. You said walking around acting pissed.
Oh no, I didn't say that. I
Oh,
hope
I
I
thought
didn't
that's
say
what you
that.
said.
Oh,
Oh.
acting pissed? Well,
I
no.
like-
This is a real.
I used to do that
Okay.
in like 7th, 8th grade.
People
Right.
might
supposed
That's
to have
why
a
I
hard
was
living
laughing
when
because
you're
you're
really
like acting
not.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
nah.
then shake your head and
I have
roll your
people tell
eyes.
me
Right,
that you
right,
look
right.
mad. When you're like, I'm not
I'm
mad.
like,
You
okay,
talking about
everybody
you?
does
Yeah,
that.
black
Okay.
people always look mad.
This is just how I look.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. I think that's the thing about black people. I think remember that picture we took, Nick, you, me, Hassan.
Yeah.
The two black guys in the
That's true.
picture were not smiling.
Yeah, they were
Bro.
hard in that picture. Yay, and
Oh,
Derrick.
yeah.
Hassan and I.
Hassan's smiling.
Looking
Hassan-
hard in the
I
pictures.
I was all like,
grinning. I'm like grinning and all good.
somebody in
Like,
my
grinning.
IG was like, "Can you at least try to look cool, James?"
Bro, yes,
So you
James.
put your
you-
chin up a little bit,
thumb
trying to look all
thumb up.
tough.
All the teeth
And I'm like
showing.
cracking up.
All his pearly whites were showing. Just,
Yeah.
like he was on a field trip or something.
When I look at
No,
a picture
but-
of myself smiling, I always think of something someone said about prey that's about to get eaten. shows their teeth.
That's it. That's it. It's a weakness.
You know, I heard the
Oh,
Asian
that's in
cultures
my
think
mind.
that people who smile are untrustworthy. Don't smile too easily.
Are they communists, Hake? Are they communists?
They're correct communists in that instance.
That's true. They're commies.
Are they
That's so true.
Christians?
Some of them are, in which case they're Christian commies. You know, there is something interesting about like sort of intimidating about people who are very stylish and very talkative. And especially for like a kid who's not that way, it's like, maybe I'm supposed to be like this. I can't keep up with this. And it's weird. Social situation. Interesting.
You know how they say at the end of the day, well, at the end of the day, you just got to be yourself.
Yeah.
And the school I went to as a kid, it was like elementary through 8th grade, the whole elementary all the way up. The school I went to, there was like black kids, whites, Jews, Asians, Muslims.
Dang.
We had all kind of people in that school, which is great. So for the most part, we were all individuals, but you did have some black kids who would kind of joan on each other. But that was just, you know, normal.
We actually
I
didn't
guess.
have any Jews in my school.
Me
But
neither.
That's why I'm glad I didn't
kindergarten.
go to a black school or a white school. And I grew up around black people and white people. So half of my friends growing up were white and half were black.
Mm.
So when people say, you talk
Right
white,
on.
I'm like, I don't even know how to
Yeah, you talk
respond
white.
to that.
Embrace it. That's right. I
Word.
thought you were white.
That's what
Well, I've
Derrick
had
said.
people
That's
say,
so funny.
I thought you were white this whole
Yeah.
time.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were white, man.
What?
Obviously.
So Derrick thought I was white?
Bro, I thought you were white this whole time. I promise.
Whoa.
Every time we've been on the phone, I swear I was like, oh, okay, this guy's white. Like Black Friday, I did not put black near your name, bro.
Whoa.
I thought you were
Dang.
white.
Cold-blooded.
Because he's supposed
Greg
to
with
get
two
priority.
G's.
That is.
Well, it could be a white man's name.
But it's
definitely
refreshing.
not like
It's
Tyrone
refreshing. Yeah, it's
or
refreshing.
Jamal or nothing.
No, but we need more Greggatrons out there, more well-spoken blacks. You know, it's hard to.
We need more chat-tards.
Yeah.
chat. Yeah,
That's
true.
Josh. We need Josh to call in next.
He might.
yeah.
It's good
Yes,
talking with you,
sir.
Greggatron.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Hey, real quick, it's kind of quiet on my end. It's kind of hard to hear you guys.
Is it
Okay.
all of our mics or is it just some of us?
All of you.
Everyone.
Like if you're kind of talking over each other a little bit, it's kind of hard to hear the main person.
Good to know. Thank you for the heads up on that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll see y'all.
Right
Cool.
on. Go get you a white woman.
All right, peace. Yeah, you
Just
too.
about.
Bye.
After all that talk, the two black guys to each other. All right, we're getting white women, right?
Peace.
Yeah, we got white women.
He clicked. He clicked on us. I should have hung him up. Nice.
Yeah, man. Oh man,
Hey, by the
that
way.
sucks. If I was,
Hey, remember.
yeah,
You know, it's
That's
like,
it.
hey, remember, man.
that's it. It's good we're not. It's good we're not enemies. You know, black guys. You know.
Let's take at least one more call. The line one.
Oh yeah.
Your name and where you calling from?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, Lord. Hang up.
Hang up?
gotta
Hey,
start-
God.
we gotta
I'm
start the
kidding.
flat Earth
But
debate.
we might. You never know.
We've got to
No,
start the
if
flat
they can
Earth
control
debate.
the hang up button, because I might not be on here very long.
Indeed.
It's
We all
right.
have an end button, buddy.
Robert.
You know what? You know what? The only time that you hear a man like Greggatron
Yes.
is that he's a big, powerful man who never had to be mean to anybody because they were scared of him. So they were never mean to him.
That's right.
And he grew up as a big, powerful man, and he never had to try and prove anything to anybody because he was just all of that.
A gentle
I love
giant.
to hear that man. His kindness in his voice, his contribution to this program, and I love to hear Josh. He talks about Josh.
Josh
and
from
it's
Georgia.
the same guy. It's just strong, powerful men that can see things that don't have to prove anything to anybody. And I love that. I love hearing it where he is so nice. Like he could pick me up and throw me in the ocean, right? If he wanted to, but he doesn't have to. Right? And I love that. And that's what we need more of, is that just men who are, just able to get through all of this, come out on the other side, and be peaceful and be able to understand the things they didn't before and realize that you are leaders. And bond, I mean, listen, Hake, whatever you do, Hake, but, dude, you could tap this talent, brother. You could tap this talent at any time, and you could, Hake, you do whatever you want, brother. But, yeah, you got lots of guys that you can see that they are just like Jesse picked you guys. So Jesse picked you guys, and Jesse knows what he's doing. You know, you don't get that sort of talent. You don't get a person like Hake, Nick, and Derrick together unless you're Jesse Lee Peterson.
Nice.
Okay? So,
we need more gentle giants and fewer of these Chihuahua guys who are just nipping and barking and snapping and biting.
Flat earthers.
That's it.
No, I like.
Hey.
Well, yes, flat earth. We need more
Huge
Balltards.
Where is this sexy man at? Where is sexy Bill?
Hey, Bill stepped out. Don't call him that.
Stop
He
it.
don't want to fight me about the earth shape.
I know that's right.
Oh no, I don't
Speak
think
of the devil.
He's not intimidated.
Speak of the devil.
He has
They're
nothing to
talking
prove.
You, Bill.
Rob, I'm excited that you called right before we began our flat earth debate.
Hey, Derrick, thank you, brother. Thank you, little bro. I'm a little bit older than you. I call you little bro. It's not a disrespect, okay?
My ego's dead,
Nick,
bro.
Nick
It's
is
fine.
the host, right?
We're all
We're all
co-hosts, I think. But Nick is manning.
Okay, well-
Nick is manning the computer.
Well, I called in Nick the other day, and I got a fight. He tried to fight me about the killdozer guy, and I just, I always appreciate you guys taking my call. What I called in for, I guess in general, is to appreciate your former callers and everything they're contributing. Hey, you could build a whole network just out of your callers, brother. You could tap Mark. You could tap some of these black guys.
Right on.
Dude. And so just do it, man. And as far as the earth shape, brothers,
That's it.
my
This is what we
topic
want.
would be, what is the shape of the earth? And yes, your volumes are so low that
Hey.
I can't believe that you can't hear your own show and figure that out. What the
Hey,
heck?
Uh-oh.
I
well,
almost
thanks,
said a bad
thanks for
word.
thanks
Testing
for
1, 2.
reminding us about that.
Yes, sir, Hake. Hey, listen, Mr. Hake. I want you to know something, brother. Long term, you never got to fight with me, okay?
Nice.
You tell me what to do, I'll do it. But if you guys have not figured out that the government of the world, Satan, has not lied to you about the shape of the earth because they want you to not believe in God. And so if you are a spinning ball in space, there is no heaven. You see? They are telling you
No, there are many heavens.
7.
No, not 7. I disavow that show. But the seventh
Wait,
heaven.
what?
Seventh Heaven. It's a TV show from the 90s. Pretty
Hey,
girl in it.
listen, hey,
But
you better start
no,
referring to Nick.
there is the
7 minutes.
There are the heavens, and there's the spiritual heaven, and then there's the sky, there's space. Those are the heavens.
There are fallen angels that are trying to convince you that there is no God. And they do that through something called evolution. They do that through something called space. They're trying to trick you into not understanding there is a God in heaven and a devil below. And that depending on which one you believe in, Mr. Hake, you better wake up, brother. If I want some man to come to repentance, that I've never even met you, Hake. I've never even met you. But if I did, brother, it would just be that, can you not see that the people in charge are lying to you? NASA, the government, the people with all the money in the world are trying to trick you into hell, brother. And I don't want that for you.
You're
Aren't there
more
three
boomer
Balltards?
than any boomer ever. And the reason I say that is, Robert, is because a lot of the stuff that you bring up, I have heard before.
Hey, listen.
He brought it up. He brought it up to you about the peace sign being satanic and devilish and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That is something that I learned somewhat from my parents and friends of the family, Christians.
I feel like I would see that as a Facebook meme.
Sort of crazy Christian
Yeah,
boomer
yeah.
stuff. And Robert is 1,000% more boomer than the boomers on Facebook.
Put it like this.
With his beliefs, and he's synthesized it. I think he's like
Into like
a brilliant, genius, crazy person.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for Robert.
Yeah.
He sees
Aren't
through
there
the
3
deception.
Balltard God believers here?
Yes.
Doesn't that go against everything you just said?
Yep. Indeed.
Robert,
Yes, Nick. Nick, you're the host,
aren't
right?
there
Thank you, sir.
aren't there 3 Balltard God believers in this room talking to you right now?
First of all, Nick, thank you for addressing me, and this is your show. You hang up.
No, it's not
anytime,
my
sir.
show. We're all
No,
hosting
it's
here.
your show. No, you're the host, right, Nick?
Isn't that no? We're all co-hosts here.
You tell me what to do, sir. I will behave.
How about I answer my question?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Aren't there 3 Balltard God believers in this room talking to you? You said they were trying to make you not believe in God by having you believe in the ball Earth. But here we are
And
believing in
evolution.
and evolution.
And I think at least
Yeah,
one
I'm
of
not
us
the
believes
third.
in evolution.
yeah,
and God,
and believes
I
in
think.
God. So I
I'm
mean,
not
that
the
flies in the
third.
face of what you're
I know
saying
there
here.
are 3 people on this.
Well,
in the
if you
frame.
He's trying to
believe
I'm not
this
the
is well,
third.
gentlemen.
Well, in this room
Derrick is not the
uh,
third.
is Bill, the engineer,
Yeah, he's like hiding. I don't know.
who is in this room, but
Hey,
he's not
if
on
you
screen.
could put
But
me-
he's a fellow Balltard,
guys.
That's
and
what
maybe
Balltard's always high.
and he might even believe in evolution, maybe even macro evolution.
Yeah.
Balltards.
And he believes in God. In your face, boomer. Bob.
Well, hey, brothers, if you want to put me on the line with the smartest guy in the room, I will talk to Bill, and he'll probably put me down. He'll probably,
All
he'll
right,
probably,
Bill?
slam me on the ground and win. But what I'm saying is that I will talk to him, and I love him, and I love all of you guys. And when you guys realize that Derrick is right, when you realize that Derrick,
All right,
and
let's
see
get to Bill
something-
then. Let's get to Bill. I don't really we
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
ha- because of time.
That's
let's
right.
not dilly dally. Bill, do you have any response? Is it a lie from the devil?
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, Mike.
Unmute your mic.
Yeah, give a
does
left
the
hook.
devil lie,
The,
Bill?
the
To
other
the flat
boomer in the
earthers,
room.
please.
Bill.
Gen X boomer
Yeah,
genius.
Please give a
I've
left
said,
hook to flat earthers,
How are you,
please.
sir?
I've said that this, you guys have gone too far. I mean, I know you're rebelling and going, and you're looking at the left who's come up with a bunch of stuff for that. That's basically stuff that doesn't work, bad ideas, and the rest of it. But I see you guys as going the opposite direction. You have to have
Rather than
something-
remaining still.
Right. Rather than going your own direction, there has to be some basis to something that, to the direction that you have. It can't just be the opposite of them, It can't just be like we look at, like you've been looking at President Trump, okay? The last 8 years, you've been looking at the stuff with the left. Everything he does, even if it's obviously right, it's wrong to them. There's something wrong with that. There's got to be something more to the essence of your direction and what you believe than the opposite of them. That's my response to this.
Facts.
Oh my goodness.
That is.
He's putting flat earthers in the same realm as
Metaphysically
his
slammed
left
to the
liberals.
ground. Dominated.
No way. That was not a slam.
One.
Okay.
Two,
Well, I mean, if I can talk,
three.
Ding, ding.
thank you, Bill. Thank you, Bill. Handsome young man, Bill. Thank you, sir, and I appreciate everything you do. It's just that I need you guys to realize that there are fallen angels lying.
You mentioned
to
this
us
before. We don't really
about
have
the
time for these
reality of
pleasantries.
this world.
We gotta keep it
What is
moving.
it? Do I hear hate right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did hate just interrupt me?
Yeah, I gotta
Did
go,
you
Bill.
interrupt me?
I gotta go,
Rob.
Robert.
Rob,
We
you
gotta
gotta
go.
go fast, man. You gotta give him
California faggot.
put this.
Hung
Whoa,
up on him.
We
Rob,
gotta
come
go.
on. You could have.
I should have hung up before that because I kind of knew.
He could have put this roundy to bed, but he messed himself up.
Couldn't
That's
couldn't
the
do
issue. Yeah, that temper.
We
Sorry.
disclaim all slurs and stuff like that,
That's
and
it.
disavow, I guess, right? Because that's ridiculous.
Bill,
Anyway.
I don't know. I guess I got to respond, Bill. Those are some vague notions that you were making, man.
Yeah,
Vague?
There's nothing vague
Yeah.
about him.
It's pretty vague. You were trying to put flat earthers in the same realm as these libtards.
They are. What, you think you're better than a libtard?
Well, I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just not in the same realm as these guys. You know, we flat earthers are not lefty liberals. A lot
How
of
do you
flat
know?
earthers are rich, wealthy,
So are liberals.
right? Well, you got to let me finish. You're wealthy, far right individuals, Christian, believing individuals, and yeah, I don't like how you were trying to fit us or put us in that realm of lefty, liberal, weak, blue-haired guys and
Non-blue-haired
gals.
ones led to the blue-haired
Yeah,
ones.
the left leg. But come on, Bill. What's your argument? What's wrong with the flat Earth model? What's wrong with it?
It just doesn't make any sense to what we're looking at up in the sky, what we've seen, what we've made sense of.
What we've
You know,
made
it's,
sense of.
I think of right now, you know, if you plotted if you plotted the trajectory of the planets through the sky, okay, they're doing loop-de-loops and sometimes going backward and then going forward, and then they year after year their trajectory is a little different. I mean, there's no, you know, we've made sense of all this stuff, but you haven't, you know, you've rejected all that's been made sense of. Okay, it's like all these bodies in space are all round. Okay, but we're not round for some reason. You know, Earth actually, even during a lunar eclipse, you'll see the shadow is round that eclipses the moon. I mean,
Speaking-
there's stuff all
Yeah,
there's stuff, there's stuff-
when Earth's shadow eclipses the moon, it's a ball shadow.
yeah, it's a round shadow.
I heard
We-
that that's why people knew a long time ago that it was round.
Yeah, a
Right.
long time
Like a
ago.
long time ago.
Yep.
We're talking at like
BC.
Yeah, BC,
talking BC.
times.
Right, it's
Or
flat and round. I'd say
BCE
that.
if you're an atheist.
I'd say it's flat and round. All right, so I was going to say
I know, but
this.
flat and round doesn't. Then how does the moon get a thing? Because the sun never dips below the flat Earth, does it? In your model,
Right. It doesn't.
then
there's
how
no-
does it get eclipsed? How does
does
the
it get
Earth
eclipsed?
eclipse the moon?
How's you got the eclipse of the moon? Yeah. I
For
can't.
example,
I don't.
never looked into
I'd have
it.
to look into that, but I was gonna make this point real quick.
All right.
And if you pull up a picture of the moon, did you know you can fit every continent in the moon? There's if you go to like the lower bottom kind of right side of the moon, I'm telling you, you can fit every continent.
What's that mean?
Look, take a look. You can fit every continent. You can fit, and if you pull it up, I'm telling you, right there. So let's take a look.
Are you talking about this? How it
So
reflects
Right.
how it reflects the world, our planet?
Right. And isn't it interesting that the moon, whenever, and that's an actual picture from Earth, an actual picture from Earth.
No,
Of
it's a
the moon.
composite. It looks photoshopped to me.
No, it's an actual picture from Earth.
Well, I'm just going
not
to
a
deny it
composite.
like you guys
Actual
and say
picture,
everything is photoshopped.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, if we're really spinning and the moon's spinning,
Yep.
why is it that every time someone takes a picture of the moon, this side of the moon is always facing us?
'Cause it's
never
spinning.
rotating. There's never different craters. There's always
Tidally
this side.
locked.
It's
You know?
tidally locked, says
It's
Bill.
tidally locked. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we're spinning, right?
We're
I know,
spinning.
but
the
and
moon
it's-
is spinning
it's
as well,
It's
right? I
spinning
think.
while orbiting.
Yeah, but the moon's spinning as well, right?
And orbiting.
right. The
spinning
moon
and
is
orbiting.
spinning.
And orbiting.
That's what they say.
Right.
Spinning and orbiting.
Right. So why does this side of the moon always face us?
Because it's spinning at the same rate that it's
and
orbiting.
how come every continent that's on our globe, Earth
Obvious
map,
globe, by the way.
fits in those moon craters? How come?
Well, those are supposed to be our continents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they fit perfectly in those moon craters.
They don't fit perfectly in those moon
I'm telling you, they fit perfectly.
But that's not even how our continents look.
Yeah, they are. Look, all right, we'll
Those
pull
don't.
up
That
another
doesn't even
picture.
look like the Earth.
We've got to pull up another picture.
If
Look
you
up,
you're talking about if you rearrange the continents.
Just
look up U.S.
observe the
continents
spinning
fit
mouse,
in
you'll
moon
understand.
craters.
Yeah. I know, but the spinning mouse is spinning
Wait,
over a
let's-
fake Earth. That's not how Earth looks.
observe the spinning mouse. All right, let's
Look,
go.
look.
Okay.
Well, not this.
Okay.
Because
pull
that
it up.
looks
You can
closer
look-
to
you can look it
actual
up.
They
Earth.
found a way to twist it around and make it.
Yeah,
look
like a
like-
jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah,
Like you take
they
a
made
different.
way to-
Well, some people
you can look it
speculate
up.
that the moon was part of the Earth and it spun off from the Earth.
No, but
no,
that's
Or
not
true or false.
True, but I don't think it has anything
explained
to do
though.
with this.
Yeah.
Isn't this? I could be wrong. I didn't want to say anything, but I heard this is like well explained. Like it's just reflection.
Yeah. What's your point?
Right.
Flat Earth space
Reflection?
deniers. What does this
Something
even have
like
to do with
that.
anything?
Okay,
Something about
it's not-
reflection.
if it was reflected, we'd be
And
looking
if this
at
moon-
the
but
moon
not-
or
my
something,
point
you know what
is-
I mean?
Yeah. What's your point? Go
My
ahead.
point is if that moon was spinning like how it is in the globe model,
Which it
there
does.
should be different craters every time we take a picture of the moon. There
Not
should
really.
be different craters.
It's locked in some way.
Tidally locked.
Come on, you guys. You guys are doing
If it's
mental
always
gymnastics.
facing us,
This is
as
insane.
because it's not just spinning; it's always facing us. It's always
Yeah, it's
facing us
always
because
facing
it's going around, and so as it goes around, it spins.
It's like Jupiter, the same thing goes on. All the planet, all the main moons around Jupiter are all facing, one side is always facing Jupiter.
So the moon
Nice.
doesn't rotate?
And
It
then
does.
I think Titan,
I
the
mean,
same
spin?
thing.
Yeah, it spins as it rotates.
It spins.
It spins as it orbits. You
Well,
know
that's
what
proof
orbit
it
means,
doesn't.
right?
Wait, but that's proof it doesn't.
Not really.
What? Not
Why?
really. Not
Why do you say that?
Because if
keyword,
you-
not well, keywords.
Not at all.
Not really.
Do you know what orbit
What?
means?
Come on, yeah, going around the Earth.
Yeah. So if it's going around the Earth, then it is spinning.
But you're saying no. Orbiting. I'm talking about it's spinning and
No, I
orbiting
know,
at the
because
same
it's
time.
as it's orbiting, it's spinning in such a way so that it's always facing the Earth with the same face.
If it were not spinning
Yeah.
and orbiting, then we would have a different.
Yeah, if it
a
were
different
orbiting and
image.
not spinning, then you'd see the back of it
then we,
on the
we
back
would
side
see a
of the
different
Earth.
image every time you take a picture.
Oh, that's interesting. It's
See?
interesting.
Thank you.
Well,
You
I was
speak
gonna s-
Blackanese.
I'm the
Black
bridge.
niche.
I'm the bridge.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I can't,
interesting.
I
When
can't
you look up,
communicate simply.
well, it's quite interesting
can't
when you
either, though.
think when you think about how people navigated back in like ancient times. They used the stars, right? So it's like how can you use the stars to navigate to get somewhere if we're spinning and we're going through some infinite galaxy? It's like wouldn't there be a different set of stars every duration of time?
No, because everything's
No,
so far.
what do you mean?
Everything's so far apart.
Because it's so far.
Yeah, it takes forever to get anywhere. What are you doing?
I'm switching. The people are talking. I should not be
Because
doing
it's so far.
that? People are. He's like, I'm switching the
Now
camera
he has you
shots.
questioning yourself
Yeah, I'm like questioning myself now. I'm like switching the camera
because
shots.
he does it in his way, and then when you do it your way, it's like, what? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. And he's not using the keys. He's using the other one.
Well, yeah, because why would I use the keys? I noticed you use the
We're
keys
talking
and the
shop
keys
here.
are in my way.
We're talking shop
Yeah, I
on,
was like,
on
what's
Not
going
in
on?
your
stream.
way.
The keys are dumb.
The keys are not dumb.
Well,
The keys are dumb.
the keys give you more options.
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I vaguely know
exactly.
what you're talking about.
But
It's
anyways,
funny.
yeah, it's just interesting because it's
Yeah.
like if you accept the globe model, you accept that I was once a monkey, and you're racist. I'm just kidding, but yeah, you accept that we evolved from monkeys, right? And you guys are
Apes.
apes, monkeys. What? Yeah, you guys believe
Or that we are apes.
because that's
Or
what
just
you're
a different
buying
type
into.
of ape.
Before you're saying before Jesus, there was dinosaurs. That's basically what you're saying.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe you guys.
Yeah.
That's the
Nick
thing.
and I aren't
Round
that
earthers-
interested.
I've never-
Dinosaurs are
Yeah.
cool. What
Yeah.
says Bill to these allegations?
Before Jesus, there were dinosaurs.
And were they apes before they became what God made us to be?
Adam and Eve were once apes.
No, Adam and Eve were not apes.
Yes, they were.
Were there
According
apes,
to the globe model,
Were there
what do you
apes that
mean?
eventually were great grandparents?
There was a big
Great
bang.
great times a million grandparents.
I like to
I
imagine
mean,
when they fell from the Garden of
I-
Eden, they also kind of devolved into like an ape. Or something.
Devolved into
Yeah.
an ape.
Yeah, as they were falling out of the Garden of Eden, they're like turning into a chimp.
So yeah, according to the globe.
Wait, I want to hear
Mom.
Bill's
Yeah.
answer.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
Bill.
I'm
I
messing
mean,
around.
I don't know, but I mean, I believe in my. I believe that, yeah, somehow we're related to some things way back in time that we'd consider not human. But I believe at some point we became what we are. I don't know what all went into it.
That's honesty.
That's not, yeah.
That's what it sounds like, a religion.
And then
How is
God,
it-
and then God breathed, put His Spirit in us or something. I don't know, right? Maybe.
Something, yeah,
Possibly.
I don't know.
Why is
I
it
mean,
so?
you got like 100,000 years of nothing happening, and then all of a sudden civilization.
What are we? 4 billion years old or something? The world?
Yeah, four and
They
a
say.
4.5 billion supposedly.
They surmise.
Yeah, they surmise our.
Then all
Our
of a sudden
star.
civilization.
Yeah.
That's insane. If that were true, wouldn't the Bible be longer?
No, but the Bible started after people started writing.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
And
after
so they
Adam.
were just like they were
Yeah.
just like animals before.
Yeah, after Adam
They
and
were
Eve
like
evolved
in
from
Africa.
monkeys.
They were a bunch of illiterates.
Yeah.
So there was the
And then
Big
God
Bang
was like-
Theory. Yeah. So
And then it's like Babylon. What was the first one? Sumerians came about.
Yeah.
And now there's writing in the world. What? How did that happen?
yeah,
Genius.
no,
Ah.
but it just doesn't make any
I think
sense,
we-
man. And I
I
think
think
it's
we go
easier
back
to
a lot
say
farther, though.
God created the
There's,
heavens and the earth. It's easier to flip to Genesis and read through how the
So
earth was
humanity
created.
dates back further than just 8,000 years or 6,000 or whatever.
no, yeah, I think humanity dates back quite a bit farther. It's just that it's like, the history of what's been on, gets erased. It's probably underwater, a lot of it. And so it's not for us to see because, people all live around water points around the ocean, I think. And then the other thing is generations after generations, if you're around 5,000 or 10,000 years ago, I'm sure there were ruins around there that those folks found, that they thought were really something. And since then, those ruins we've been picked over and destroyed. So
I don't know.
Ancient civilization type
Super
thing?
interesting. Fun.
No, it's not. I think it's
Fascinating.
I think it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money.
It can be a waste of time and money, but exploration is a white thing, and Bill is whiter than you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I don't think.
Oh, man.
I
And
don't
so
think
is
this
William,
science
who's
at all.
also black, but has a telescope,
Yeah.
and he knows space is real and the Earth is a spinning ball.
he has
Obviously.
a telescope.
Yeah, doxed.
Telescope.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I don't think people are doing enough research on this stuff. It's like I've
I think
How
they
about
should
just
do
the
your
summer?
research.
You
I've
may
spent
not
the
be doing
summer
good
doing
observation.
Yeah, I've done my observations, and the curvature calculations don't add up. Like, come on, this is supposed to be straightforward.
Don't be
Like,
black
don't-
talking math with me.
Come on,
Sonny
man.
boy.
This stuff doesn't make any sense. The moon craters, come on. I even saw an interview back in 1965. I believe there was like a scientific consensus that the moon you just can't land on the moon. It's cosmic plasma is what they concluded. So
But then they did it.
Brother.
But until NASA came and decided to switch all that, turn all that stuff over. But,
They
it
were
just doesn't
wrong.
make any sense. We haven't been back to the moon. And it's like, oh, but Katy Perry went to the moon. Did you see her with her dandelion?
They didn't
Oh,
go to
man,
the
get
moon.
out of here,
didn't even
man.
claim going to the moon.
Come on. This stuff is just, it doesn't make any sense, man. And trust me, if this stuff was real, there would be tickets on sale right now. Go to the moon.
What are you gonna do when they do
For
start selling tickets?
$1,500, go to the moon and come back.
It won't be $1,500.
No.
Probably not in our lifetime.
For real?
But
Elon can get it cheaper and cheaper, I think.
I know, but he said $1,500.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Go to the moon.
Money's
It costs a
not
concert.
money's not worth that much anymore.
Maybe 20,000. For 20,000, you can go to the moon. Trust me.
There might be
If we
something
have
like that
if we have a
maybe
Great
in our
Depression, then
lifetime.
it'll get down to 20,000.
Maybe 20,000.
Yeah, maybe 20,000. But a lot of unanswered questions. Round earthers. I mean, if you can explain this stuff without the mental gymnastics,
I have some super
Mental
chats to
gym-
read.
I would love
What
to
mental
hear.
gymnastics?
I don't know how, but definitely more than 6,000. The
All
moon.
right, you guys want to talk about
The
Yeah,
moon is
let's
rotating.
get into this,
but it's
actually.
not spinning. All right, let's get
Before
into
we
it.
get to the super chats and the calls, I want to hear Bill's presentation because he gave me some fascinating information. Is that what you wanted to talk about, Bill? Just now?
Oh, I guess it's a little off subject in a way.
I know, but it's will expand
Well,
the
we
flat
were,
earthers'
you know,
narrow,
I was
small
just-
minds.
I was just talking about how it just seemed like the more back in the 80s, I'll start preface with this. Back in the 80s, we had Carl Sagan. You could probably pull up Carl Sagan.
I remember
I've
that,
heard of
that
sort
name.
of.
And
I saw his thing.
they thought that our star was just a regular star. Our planets, our solar system, the way they're arranged and everything is just a regular thing. Everything about us was just regular. So there would be this would be everywhere. Our like we're
We're that special. There's
we're
a
not
bunch of
that
them.
special,
There's a bunch
exactly.
of
We're not
humans
special.
elsewhere.
We're just like everyone else, basically, and therefore
That's what Carl Sagan was saying?
it was part of what he was saying. One of the things he said.
Astrophysicist, cosmologist, author, 1934 to 1996, Carl Edward Sagan.
Oh, a Christian.
Don't know.
Yeah, don't
Was
know.
he a Christian?
He doesn't sound very Christian, but he might have been.
You were saying?
Sagan. He,
So
I think that
I'm
was an
joking.
anti-Semitic question, maybe.
right. So this doesn't have a lot to do with him. I'm just going.
I think this
going
is
back.
an AI-generated
Jewish
photo of Carl
ethnicity.
Sagan.
Oh, he was
Whoa.
Is
Jewish?
that him?
Yeah, it looks
I don't
like it.
think that's Carl
I don't
Sagan.
think that's
I think
him.
that's an AI-generated photo of him.
That's not him.
Yeah, I think he's Jewish. but-
Go ahead.
Yeah. So.
Oh, he's okay. Go ahead.
So, I'm just saying that, but as time's gone on, everything about our solar system, our star, everything just makes us look more and more rare, actually. Our star is like really, really, really calm. It doesn't put out a lot of flares. It doesn't get like a whole lot brighter. There are some stars out there that are, I don't know, sometimes they get like 20 times bright. They'll like get 20 times brighter for a minute and then go back to normal.
That would
So you
kill
could
us, maybe.
That would kill us.
That would kill us,
That
right?
would, like, destroy us.
Right. And other ones have huge flares, and they regularly have huge flares where they only get
Solar
maybe,
flares.
and we're talking stars about the size of our sun. They'll have like a flare, and they'll get like, I don't know, only get maybe 30% brighter, but they're hugely powerful events. So, and then our star is, they've looked around, locally for stars like ours, and they've only found maybe 6. They've looked at maybe through thousands and thousands of them, and they found maybe 6 candidates that might be like ours. So that's weird. And then our planet needs to be, our planet, we have a huge moon. Our moon is like 1/80th of the size of our planet. 1/80th the size of our planet. Every other moon in the solar system is like less than 1/5000th or 4,500th. Okay, they're much smaller than their home planet. All the other moons, and yet our moon is big like ours is. Which is kind of strange. Okay, then on top of that, our star is a lone star. Most stars have companion stars. And then the configuration of our solar system, where it's got, most solar systems are out there that they found they either start like a hot Jupiter right next to the star and they all get smaller as they go out, or the opposite. It'll be a small rocky planets right next to the star and they get bigger as they go out. The configuration of our solar systems is odd. And it just goes on, and we're not like we're not the regular. We're like the exception of everything. Research is just everything they look at makes us look rare, more and more rare. Like there's probably, like we might be the only, to the point we might be the only intelligent life here in the whole galaxy. 100 billion stars. We could be the only intelligent life in the whole galaxy. And it could be worse. We could be the only intelligent life in the local group of galaxies, or the only intelligent life in the whole supercluster of galaxies.
A supercluster is a whole bunch of galaxies?
Oh, it's huge. It's ridiculous. Think of a billion light years or something across. It's just huge.
Whoa.
Or 100 million light years across or something like that, So.
Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Whoa, there's Satan.
Not photoshopped, by the way. We're
There's
looking at
Satan.
supercluster.
I guess that's what a supercluster looks like.
Yeah,
insane.
well, they try to make a 2D representation of these things. But, yeah, so I was just bringing that up. It's just something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, they really may not find any intelligent life out there. We're like the exception, not the rule. You know what I mean? The situation, our star, the planets, all these different things help to make us like a perfect place for life to flourish. Being here for a nice, stable situation for life to flourish, for that's stable for a long time. And it looks like this is not how it regularly is. These things are pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Usually, the situation out there. You go to where we're talking about going out to some possibly, moving out to some star system way out there or something like that. When you see that, it looks like these places are going to be far more hostile than anything we got here. Anyway.
I didn't know any of that. That's crazy.
It
It definitely doesn't evoke a sense of
we're meaningless, spinning through
meaningless,
space.
godless, right? Just like we're just random. Like it does not evoke that in me at all. It
Yeah.
makes me think the complete other way.
How not?
Right.
There's a grand
It's
mystery
like-
that I don't know.
Like God made it just perfect, if you will.
You realize how many things had to go right for life to pop up here, according to Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
I understand,
whole
but
lot.
I don't think. I think when you think about it, the Big Bang Theory, all this, we're just a freak accident, is what it sounded like. We're just
Or it sounded like
0 out of a billion cases, and we were that one. Well, 1 out of a billion cases, and we were that one case.
It's worse than that.
So yeah, it's worse than that,
Quadrillion,
Trillion.
quintillion.
Right, yeah.
right? And this was an
There's
accident.
100 billion stars in the
Is
the
what it
freaking
sounded like.
galaxy.
Right, so we're
100 billion.
Zillion.
right, and
Uh,
yeah. So it sounds like we're one accident away from non-existence. Is what it sounded like. And if there are other galaxies out there, that doesn't really make us that special. There's other things out there, possible aliens of some sort. So my thing is with that theory, if you compare that to what the Bible teaches us, is that we are the center, you know, God, we are the special creatures that God has made. Isn't that more profound than this theory of evolution, this
So
theory
is this
that
all
the
about-
galaxy is infinite?
I get the
So is
impression
this
we
all
are
And
the
about
center.
mind
though.
you, these are all theories.
So is this
You know,
What
this
Bill
isn't-
said, though, I
yeah,
get the
this is
impression
all,
we're the center.
none of this is factual. This is all just theory, right?
No,
None
he
of this
was-
is proven.
He was mentioning facts
How so?
based on observation of
based on
all
observations
creation.
of what we know so far? I'm just that it just
Based on-
basically says that nothing that we're seeing is making us look like we're the regular thing. But more and more, the more we look, the more we look like the exception. You know, we
special
are
one. The
Yeah,
center.
we're lucky as could
You're
be.
special, Derrick.
Super lucky. This planet is super duper lucky. It's
Maybe
like,
even chosen.
You mentioned
Maybe even
It sounds.
planned
It doesn't
out.
really sound. Well,
I
it
know,
sounds
that
more
you
like a
planned out.
freak
he has like
accident.
this judgment about what defines special in his mind,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what all the flat Earth space deniers do: is like God made us the center, we're special, and then they have a judgment about if you don't have it that way, the way that they've defined it, then it's not special,
Well,
and
it's
that's
not.
like
You're
a
not
that's like
special
a
in-
judgment, and it's
like-
right, and Bill's right. Like we're not that special.
Right, because it's just Bill's basically saying that there are other accidents out there like that. He mentioned
not. I
6
wanted to
other
mention-
suns,
Accidents?
He's not
right?
saying
You
that.
mentioned
they're
6
not
other
accidents.
suns,
I
right?
don't believe. I
Stars.
don't believe it's really.
Well, 6
Like-
other stars.
That's potentially maybe.
Out of all
and
those-
that doesn't even satisfy all the requirements, because Bill brought up something.
There's a lot more than just having the right sun.
What you mentioned, the bigness of our moon. That's important, right?
Right. Yeah, because that keeps our seasons. It keeps the planet from tilting too much, so that our seasons are mild. Otherwise, they could be crazy.
Oh, like Ice Age and then like,
Right. Exactly. Every
the
year
Tropic
it'd
of
be
Cancer
Every
and the
year it's
Tropic
Ice
of
Age.
like, you'd be
Capricorn
in
or
the
whatever
black.
would be further up or further down or something like that.
Right. Imagine winter where the sun disappeared for like it does way up in the north.
Yeah.
Okay, but it really like totally disappeared. It went farther down. and
Disappears at just north of the equator.
Right. Just yeah. Exactly. It just
Wow, so the
you know,
tropics would
stuff
be
like
just-
that.
The equator itself.
Right. It would. So
So they
So
tilt away
these
from
things
the
all
sun.
make a difference, and it's just a coincidence. It's a hell of a coincidence, you know, that we've got all these things right here, and you know, you start looking at it, and if that wasn't like that, it would all have bad consequences, you know, and so you start. So I mean. But it's not just that. It's what our crust of our planet is made of. We need like what they call tectonic plates, you know, for that help us keep our atmosphere like it is, our stable atmosphere. There's like a whole lot of stuff that's just got to be just right, or this just doesn't work. And yeah, I'm just bringing that up, you know.
What makes our water
That's
recycle? itself.
You'd have to look that up, but there are rocks that actually absorb the water, and then it ends up going back into the ground and then gives it back up.
That's right.
So the water even gets recycled. Yeah.
Oh, so that's not.
We
So it's
can-
not just from evaporation and then rain again.
Yeah, it's not just that. There's other other processes going on.
Awesome.
Whoa.
I always heard that if you drink water that's flowing through the rocks, then it's cleaner. It's like filtered.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
I mean,
Right, but there's just
you can make like a
minerals
makeshift
that
filter
will
with
actually,
rocks.
with
Finer and finer. Yeah. Finer and finer particles.
Cool.
Yeah. That's cool, but the curvature calculations still don't add up.
I
We
don't
can go
even get that.
outside, stand
Yeah, I
6
don't
miles
even-
away
I don't
from each
either.
other. How do you not?
I basically am trusting
Come
the flat
on,
earthers that they're right
man.
about that they're maybe right about this, and I'll just be like refraction, diffraction.
So I don't even
that's
know the
dumb.
argument.
This is so
figures it out.
simple.
And then plus they
guys.
don't take into consideration that how high above sea level that they're observing from. You know.
You guys, we can scale this down. Come on. We can take that globe behind you. Just imagine that you're on that globe somewhere. There's a little nick, there's a little hake somewhere on that globe. All right? And you could go outside and measure the curvature of the earth, you know. I don't think it's that complex. We
No, I'm
scaled
just
it
not
down.
familiar with the
Think-
argument
Oh, with the argument?
and like what
Yeah,
they
you
say,
can
measure the
how much
curvature of the
curve you're
earth?
supposed to see and when.
Yeah, because they haven't really laid it out, and I haven't really
I'm not
tried to
familiar
follow.
with the.
But
with
I
the
don't even think
details.
you need that much of a grasp on the subject to comprehend what's going on. It's like you're on a globe.
Mhm.
You're on a globe.
So there should be
Sort of like a basketball, right?
So there should
So
be a
there
measurable
should be
curve.
some type of measurable curve. You know, planes should be altering their flight to conform with the curvature of the Earth. So I don't. It's like it's not that
There's-
tough to grasp.
There was something else that, if you don't mind us moving forward, that Bill mentioned to me about our placement in the galaxy. It's not too near the center, nor is it too far out away from.
Right. Right. So, right in the middle. If you're way toward the edge of the galaxy, then there's less materials for planets and stuff and stuff like us to form. And then in the middle of the galaxy, the stars are like super close together. They're like within a tenth of a light year, something like that. They're way, way closer together. So stars just interrupt other stars and what's in them. They're all interacting a lot more. So that's another thing. And then half the stars are only half of the stars are basically in this region that we're talking about. I think most of them are actually in the center of the galaxy.
What the
Dang.
heck
The other part.
is space. That's so crazy.
Yeah,
So we're just in space.
accept it. Space is so
We're
real.
just in open space.
Mind-boggling.
No way, man.
It makes me want to believe. It makes me believe in God personally.
Well, doesn't
Yeah,
that
me
contradict? Doesn't that contradict
Like,
the
were
Bible?
you telling me we're spinning?
Not at
You're
all.
telling me we're spinning rocks
Above the firmament should be what?
The waters are in the firmament,
No, I'm saying
It's the
what's
clouds.
what's above the firmament,
right?
or because above it shouldn't there be heaven? Shouldn't there
But,
be
I mean,
earth, firmament, heaven?
I think
I think it's
Space
that.
is heaven. Then
Space is not heaven.
the heaven that the Bible was talking about at that instance.
If that's the case, Katy Perry just went to heaven.
Yeah, the
She
heaven.
did.
that-
She went to a lower heaven, though. What were you
yeah,
about
like
to
a
say,
lower-
Bill?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't have a lot to.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have a lot to add.
Globe-
What's
Globies
funny is
never
like flat Earth kills Bill inside, and then this awesome space, awe-inspiring, belief in God inspiring, reasons to believe inspiring stuff kills Derrick inside.
Yeah. It's like flat Earth. I don't think it's that complex. I think it's pretty simple, and trying to explain round Earth, that's where it gets kind of complex. So Not saying that complex things don't make sense, but
Bill DeGrasse.
bro, you're reaching.
Bill DeGrasse Tyson.
They're calling Bill
Whatever.
that?
Yes. Anyway, we got to read some super chats. Is that okay?
Of course.
I know I'm walking all over and interrupting, but I want to keep things moving. Madi says, I love you guys and you're amazing. God bless y'all. Heart. Thank you, Madi,
Thank
as
you.
always. Carver says it's true. Ghetto voices are unforgivably offensive. That
I like some
harkens
ghetto
back to-
voices.
What's that?
I like some, like, I've met gals. I'm
In
like,
doses.
In doses, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's a cute gal with a ghetto voice.
Derrick can
Angel
flat
Reese
Earth.
is probably, no, let's move on. Keep going.
Derrick, can flat Earth explain the Nazi moon base? Asks Carver 531.
Maybe it can. I don't know.
But according to that one person, it's just plasma. Nobody can land on it.
Yeah.
Walking Roscoe says, also known as Richard in Germany, just because Derrick will marry Sydney Sweeney doesn't mean he trolls us in pretending to believe the flat Earth silliness.
No, I really believe that. And if you don't, you're going to. I'm just kidding.
Let's see. Celestial Lord, nice name, asks, how can you be yourself when there is no self? So I don't know what it is to be myself, he says. And he also says, if the moon can reflect light, how is it not logical that the Earth is reflecting the light of the ocean onto the moon and the shadow is the Earth?
Hey, that's what I was trying to explain.
That's what I was trying to say. Sort of.
That's what I was
But
trying
I
to
don't know if it
explain.
was
I didn't do my
casting a
due
shadow. It's
diligence,
just kind of like
but,
there's differences in how much light is being reflected. So over
Yeah.
time, you created like a sunburn
Yep.
of our continents on the
Indeed.
moon. I don't understand this, so I should stop talking.
Celestial Lord says, how can someone accept that we are apes, but a different kind of evolved ape when we are literally completely different? Scientists use the undeciphered language of life to say all life started from one organism that branched out in different perfect species according to their kind. I'm so glad I can see the nonsense in this logic, he says. Nice.
Flat Earthers.
And Outer Ponds on Pilled says, how do we have air pressure without a container?
What?
That means that there must be a firmament around the Earth that's glass rather than what it really is, which is atmosphere. But how can the
You're not
atmosphere?
thinking.
How does the atmosphere just not float out
Them
into
boys
space?
is not thinking.
Bill, how does the atmosphere not all float out into space?
I'm gonna bet it's heavy.
He says, turn on your mic.
Unmute your mic, man.
Gravity holds it.
Gravity.
Gravity holds it. That's why. And it gets thinner as you go higher and higher in the sky. Okay, if it was all in just a container, then why does it get thinner as you go up?
How does that make sense?
How does it make sense that it's held by a container?
By a glass container.
glass container.
A glass dome firmament.
Right. Why is it get thinner as it
Glass?
goes higher?
I don't know if
If it's
actually
just
glass.
held by the glass.
Oh,
It should
so,
all be just the same.
So what keeps the moon in rotation?
Gravity. Same thing that keeps the atmosphere on Earth.
So gravity just picks and chooses what it wants to draw in?
No, gravity draws in.
Because the moon is supposed to be this,
Gravity has a hold
big rock.
on everything.
but it gets weaker as you go up. Okay.
Farther away.
As
from
you get
whatever
farther
rock.
away. But doesn't that contradict what you just said when you bring up the moon?
No.
No. I don't get it. All right. Next.
Does it matter? Personal question. Does it matter? Why is it significant, or is it significant to our survival that the sizes of the planets and the ways that the planets are laid out among the order of closeness to the sun matters, or does it matter? I don't know.
Well, if you had a big Jupiter-sized planet close to the sun, let's say, that would have it would just, you're less likely to have okay. If you had the big planets next to the sun, then you would have the little planets would be farther away. And you don't want to be too close to these big, huge planets. They can change your orbit real easily. They draw in meteorites and stuff. They're just, it works best for them to be far away.
The bigger planets.
Yeah.
Nice. So Jupiter being far away from us and far away from the sun.
Right. It's nice
Interesting.
the stable situation that we have. Also,
cozy.
a big planet real close to the sun can to the star can also make the star more active. So it has more flares and other stuff happening because it's affected by the large planet.
Oh yeah, totally. That makes sense. I thought of that actually.
Yeah.
But what about the fact that what if it's the tiny one? Because it could be the small rocky planets are all close to the closest to the sun. Are we considered a rocky planet that
Yeah,
would be
we
too
are.
close?
We're a rocky planet.
So, in a normal setting, we might be too close to the sun on a typical layout.
Well, in a typical later,
Of
I
a
think
solar
is also like when they're rocky planets, they're like a bunch of little rocky planets, and they're real close to the star. And these little rocky planets are also end up being like the moon, that is tidally locked. In other words, one side is always facing the star.
Yeah.
And that makes a big change as far as the circulation of air. I mean, everything.
One side of the planet always dark, and the other always gets burning
Exactly.
up.
And there might be some chance for life on the edge someplace, but the sun would always be in the sky.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the sun would always be in the sky at the same place all the time.
Wow.
And on the backside, it would always be dark, and the air pattern, the weather patterns would be more similar. I think you could think of, you might have like a weather pattern where the temperature goes up, comes from where it's really hot and really scorches you, or stuff like that. I don't think what do they call it? The eyeball Earth. That's what they call it, the eyeball planets. I don't think they're good for life.
Very interesting. We have full set of lines, guys.
This is kind of mind-blowing.
Well, let's
Really?
Yeah, the lines
No,
are
I'm
full.
looking at photos of this stuff. It's like,
Your
Show
rounders
show
could-
show
Are
the
they real-
internet.
Are these real pictures?
So pictures,
They say
photographs.
they say these are Hubble images of.
Hubble Space Telescope, right? Images
They say.
from the Earth of Jupiter. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider, or girls do. And boys go to Mars to get more candy bars. Now, Jupiter is, you would actually be smarter to go to if you were able to go to Jupiter because it's further. So you have to be smarter to be able to get to Jupiter. Is that true?
Huh?
My brother told me that. Never mind. Is that a moon? Is that one of Jupiter's moons or something like that?
Oh, that might be a shadow of one of the moons.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, a couple of probes were sent
What's
out
going on?
to
Yeah, it's got
image a
4
number
big
of planets.
moons,
Dope.
Jupiter.
This is supposedly also a real picture of Saturn. from
Wow,
from
that doesn't even look real.
right from the Cassini mission. I don't know what the heck. I don't even know what to make of this.
That's too perfect in the world. So if you zoomed in, you would see all the blemishes, though.
I don't know. I just don't know.
You would, you'll see weather.
Yeah. Okay. Is it true that some of these planets are gas, just all gas?
That one right there is just about all gas, mostly hydrogen.
So someone could kind of like conceivably fly through it.
No,
Oh,
because the hydrogen becomes compressed until it's like a liquid, and then it becomes compressed to the point it becomes a solid, actually.
Wow.
This doesn't mean anything to
Dang.
me.
So a gas can become a solid.
Right, under enough pressure.
Yeah, trippy. Kind of like liquid nitrogen. And what is that thing?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Wow, that's a lousy picture.
I
of
grew up with
Uranus.
the first pronunciation.
Yeah, I did too. Uranus.
But yeah, apparently Voyager 2.
So that's a real photograph,
according to ChatGPT.
colorized.
Colorized.
No, I don't know. I made that up. But Voyager's eyes, some of these eyes, Voyager is a probe, right? That was launched and it's been going since like the 70s or 90s or something, 70s. And there's a couple of them. And like they figured out ways to extend the energy and stuff like that.
Well,
So-
yeah, the power's running. The radioisotopes are getting weaker and weaker over time, and so they have less power to run things, and so they more and more have to shut down more instruments.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome intelligence, intelligent life, being able to use tools to make stuff work that's so far away. Like, how many, is it a light year away yet?
No. I mean, it's like maybe a light hour away.
Whoa.
A couple of light hours away.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's mind-boggling. Do you understand light hour? Let's talk.
No.
Light year talk. Okay, so the
I
speed
mean, a
of light
speed of light, so I imagine
travels
that.
an hour
Right.
to get to us.
Right. Or from the sun, it takes about 8 minutes to get to us. So the light that you see outside is 8 minutes old. Actually
Dope.
left the sun 8
So
minutes
traveling
ago.
at that speed for an hour.
So exactly.
Awesome.
That's
Light
far.
year or
That is far.
Uh-huh.
right.
And so how is it communicating with us? Radio waves or
you're talking about the Voyager?
cell phone waves?
Yeah, I think the Voyager's like 20 hours out or something like that. 20 light hours outer. So it takes like a day for a message to get back to us. You'll have to look that up.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think
Yeah.
Voyager's like 20 hours away, something like that. So they send a message, they have to wait another day for it to come back.
Money
To get a
well
message.
spent in that case, I would say. Because it's fascinating. Maybe I'm just white.
Well, they can. Well, there's not a lot for it to do now.
Yeah.
It's out in no man's land.
That's
Just
awesome.
sitting out there measuring some stuff with its instruments way out there. What it can. I don't remember what though.
Yeah.
Specifically.
I've read little updates from Commie Nonsense Network, CNN, about it here and there. Nice.
I mean, if you get one, it could be like one piece of data that, I don't know, cracks something wide open.
yeah.
And I'd say it is worth it.
Or maybe an alien,
Whatever.
another God-made alien, catches it and sends it back to us.
What would you do if you
Unlikely.
met an
It's just
alien?
so far
Derrick?
away, man.
Right.
Stuff
Say it
is
again?
just so far away.
What'd you say?
So if there's other intelligent life, does that mean there's no God?
And that means we're not special anymore,
Yeah.
he says.
Does it mean there's no God if there's other life?
Yeah.
How come?
Dang, how is this logical? I don't follow it.
Why don't you just ask the aliens? Wouldn't you try and find out if the aliens are fallen too?
Do they believe in Jesus?
I don't. You don't even have to. You could. I think you could find out if an alien was fallen without having to know what they know about Jesus or whatever religion.
Right. True.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but do you lie sometimes? Yeah, but wait, hold up, Gorkon. Do you get mad sometimes? Like,
No
that's all
sex
I
out
need
of
to know.
wedlock.
That's
Yeah,
all
but-
I need to know.
Doesn't it kind of seem like a waste of money? You know,
Hmm?
we're doing all this research, billions of tax dollars going into this stuff, but there's no chance of us actually going out that far out into space. We haven't been back to the moon since when?
I voted for this.
I can't say if
know,
it's a waste or
it's-
not. I don't know.
Yeah.
It does sound like a waste.
Trump
in a
said we're
way.
gonna. Trump said something about space, and and I voted for him. So I voted for this.
What did he say?
I don't forget.
He said something about
Yeah.
this. That's all I know.
And
if
space is
we-
cool.
If we're as rare as it's looking like we are, I mean, it'd be a travesty for us not to go into space and try to move and move from here and do something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see how this benefits us. There's no type of extra. There are no aliens that are coming to invade us anytime soon. From what you can look in the news. I mean, there's been conspiracy theories, of course, but we're not in danger of any type of invasion from some type of alien life force. Everything that we've gotten so far and everything that you've shown have just been, I guess, photographs, real photographs, or CGI. So it's like, what are we really doing? And there's no real
Data?
habitation out
We
there.
got to get to
How
we
about
got to get to
data?
calls.
Data, maybe?
Data. It's like,
Yeah,
Well, it's
data and like figuring
understanding
out.
the natural world.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm not really getting it.
Oh, but he just explained it.
Understanding the natural world.
Understand.
Imagine all the inventions that have come about from understanding the natural world.
Yep.
Shall we get to a call here?
Yeah.
We gotta
please.
go
We
soon.
got to wrap up.
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
It's William in California. How you doing?
Hey, William the Third with the telescope, I think. Doxed.
Yeah, I got a telescope collection. You know, my boy out there in Ohio, Blazing Halls. One time we picture timed on my little collection. I went in front of the house and was stargazing with one of my electronic telescopes. But I got quite a few of them. I've always been into that stuff, and
Stay close to your
eventually
phone
just-
so you come through clearly.
You know
possible.
what? Let me take this bug out of my ear because I fell asleep on you guys talking about flat Earth. I actually dozed off.
Understandable.
Hold on. Okay, how's that?
Much better, thank you.
Yeah, I got this stuff, and the more I mess with it, I figure out that nobody wants to hang out with me. Now, James probably would be that white neighbor that would come over because he's just so fascinated, you know. He doesn't know which way to go, flat or round. He's not committed, guys. He always does that wow, and he looks. I fell asleep on the expression on his face when you guys were showing the galaxy. And I just wanted to jump through the screen and say, James, wake up. Look, what do they call it? Big Bang what? Big Bang what?
Theory.
Why do you think it's a theory? Because of what you're doing right now. And no, there will not be a new department of flat. Our money's not going into that. I think Robert may think that. That's like the new...
The Department of
No,
Fire.
man, they did this with global warming, too. It turned out to not even be true. The Earth is doing exactly what it's going to do. I don't think we have any control over any of that stuff. And somebody was saying, I think Bill said something that was really smart. It's true. You don't really want these big planets close to us. Everything is set up the way it's supposed to be so we could be here because those planets probably have a lot of space debris. So... And then about the stars, how come they're not moving? Well, they do move a little bit, but not like we do. So we rotate. When we spin around, we see the same doggone stars. I mean, they do have movement, but not at the speed of what we're doing. And I told James to take a pin and go around that ball he has and see if you can reach a country from both directions. And he did one time on the air, on video. And I said, now, do you see that you can get to this country from the east and the west? Do you see that? He said, yes. And he put the ball down and he moved on. Now he's sunk. He's all bought in again. He's look at him. Look at his expression on his face. Looking like Barry Gibb.
Facts. Nice. We're going to try to do lightning rounds with the callers to try to get to all of them.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
I like
William.
the subject that you were talking about with GREGGATRON. Yeah, I know people that date outside their race just to say it's better. I'm kind of like with him. It's like if this is the person that you are going to end up being with, it doesn't matter what ethnicity that the person is. It's the ones that think that if you date this kind, it's better. They go out of their way for that. Like I said, I do have a cousin. He's married to a Palestinian girl. He's not that she end up being the person for him. He looks at it like it's. You get what Greg was talking about. That's what he was saying.
I remember your story about that. That was funny, man.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about my cousin?
Yep.
Yeah, Taliban.
Yep.
Yeah. When I see his kids, I call him. I say, "Yeah, you little Hamas babies." Yeah. But he had something happen to him by a black girl when he was a teenager, and he just really got racist and narrow-minded about it. And I said, "Well, just get another black girl." He figured whatever she did to him, he figured they all would do that to him.
Terrible.
And, big news. Kamala Harris is not running for governor. It was just announced.
Oh, good. Wow. Of California. Nice.
Right.
Sweet.
I went to the city today.
Her husband got to her.
Speaking of the round earth, I went to the city today to check out, because in the avenues, that's where my family lives, and that's where I grew up and everything. It's right near the Golden Gate Bridge, and we were talking about that the other day. That bridge is sitting on an ocean current, and they had this earthquake in Russia and tsunami warnings and everything. So I went out there and I looked at Ocean Beach and everything looked fine. I think they called off some of the advisories up in Oregon and Washington, and I think it's going further south, like to Central America. But I think we're going to be okay. When I went out there, everything looked normal. But
Sweet.
Tsunami is a very scary thing.
8.8 earthquake off the coast of Russia, sparking crazy tsunami fears.
Oh, so that's why you were saying it. I was like, why? Who cares? You said it a few times this morning. I was like,
yeah.
But, okay, I understand now.
Yeah. The big wave. Nice, William. Appreciate it, man. We got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Good to hear from you.
Okay, man. Good show, you guys. And hi, Nick. Hi, Derrick. Hi, Bill. And hi, James. And thank you guys for your subject matter and everything. And we'll see you guys later. Everything, and happy White History Month.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Right on, Mr. William.
And you young guys, one more thing. You young guys, like the three of you, me and Bill might be in the same category. This is really, really cool life. That's why I don't, if you notice, James, I kind of don't play around with, like, especially women that either do all that. When you get a little older, it just doesn't affect you because you've ran into it before, or even if that woman is too black and mouthy, after a certain amount of years, it just doesn't bother you. You look at them and say, shut your pie hole and sit down, because you're not going to, what are you going to do? Shut up.
Nice.
And that's where that comes. It comes from experience. I would think Bill would agree.
Yeah.
I think so. That makes a lot of sense.
No, that means chase. Chase me. No, chase me.
Well, I mean, I was a dork as a young teenager, but my younger brother, totally different. I mean, I didn't even get no confidence when it came to women until I got in my 30s, maybe. I started realizing that they're not all that.
Yep. Nice.
We are.
When you got rich, I see.
No. You know what? Being financially secure does help it because you're able to tell them to shut up and don't care what kind of education you have. Yeah, you get a little bit older and more set. You're right, Nick. You get to where you don't even have to listen to them.
Nick is right. That's true. Thank you, sir.
Nobody wants to be a pookie, but Talk to you guys later, man.
All right.
Take care, Will.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is William number 7. I think you guys know who I am. How's it going?
Yes, sir. William number 7, also from California. Go for it.
Yes, sir. Hey, Derrick, how's it going? I don't know who I can hear over the phone. I hear Hake okay.
Just go for it.
William.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, hey, I just have one question, and I'm not trolling, but what's up with the black hole in the middle of our galaxy?
I know, right?
You know about that, Bill? The black hole?
It's a black hole.
Awesome.
Yeah,
there
supposedly
seem to be
it's in the middle of every
on all-
galaxy and
all
it's
the major
sucking everything
galaxies.
in.
You said what?
There's a black hole in the middle, they said, of every galaxy that's sucking everything in.
Explain, Bill.
Well,
The black hole?
No,
I don't
not
know.
you, William.
That's just
Not you, William.
Oh,
Bill, the engineer.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, there's
Sorry.
a black hole. It's about 2.5 billion sun masses, and it's right in the middle of our galaxy.
And is it sucking everything in?
Well,
Pause.
they don't. It's sucking in some.
So is the
stuff.
black
Sure.
hole a sphere or a two-dimensional thing?
Oh, I mean, it's just an object where the gravity has gotten so strong that it's now a black hole. Nothing comes back. Nothing can escape it. Not even light.
That's awesome.
And
Yes, I am a Star Trek fan. I see the special effects. They're pretty awesome, I think. So hey,
No. I want to hear
you guys
Bill. I
are-
want to hear Bill finish. He wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
no, I am
I
done.
can't hear him.
That's
so,
all I
he's so
got.
soft.
I mean, it's
Okay.
just a sphere.
I can't hear.
It's just a sphere that's black. Things go in, but nothing comes out because the gravity is so strong. And
Kind of like roaches don't check out.
yeah, things check in, nothing comes back out.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
So you guys mentioned about. So I'm a big science fan. I used to be into all that. I was a Trekkie and all that, and loved space. And I think Neil deGrasse Tyson said that the last thing about a year ago was that the universe, they believe, is 14 billion years old. Because they take the expansion or something like that, and the speed of light, and that's where they came up with that. So my question is, did you guys hear the latest from CERN, from the latest news being released about CERN?
I don't even know what CERN is.
Tell us about it. What?
Well, we don't have a lot of time,
CERN
actually.
Make
it
sorry,
quick.
it's the collider underground.
30 seconds.
So you know what? It's too deep. So
Okay.
if you guys got to go, I just wanted to. The only thing I want to say about the cosmology is that it doesn't matter how far away the stars are. If I'm standing anywhere and I turn 180 degrees, I'm looking in the opposite direction. And if that's the case, how can winter and summer stars be the same when you're looking out at a total different direction of the galaxy? Not our solar system, but our galaxy. The stars should change, and they do not. So they're
Something to
lying,
think about. Thank
just
you,
like
sir.
the Bible says. But that's it. I'll let that go. Derrick, you understand what I said, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Speaking his language.
Right.
Now you're talking my language.
Thanks, William.
Well, I don't know. I'm just repeating stuff.
Bye,
but
William.
all
Thank
right,
you.
man.
Take care.
Later.
All right.
All right. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Lord, is it me?
It's CSAL.
Sí, saladito.
CSAL.
I've been
CSAL.
on hold for 47 minutes.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
It would be the woman who complains.
Yes,
You ain't doing nothing, CSAL. Come on.
my husband says, you're such a crybaby. Yeah, I am. You guys, okay, so real quick, we have like 2 minutes left, no? Or 1 minute?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so what is gravity?
It's either a push or a pull or something.
Right. A push or a pull. I think, obviously, gravity, no scientist on Earth can tell you what gravity is. It's a force. I think it's God. I think it's the power of God holding up the entire universe or universes, and including the Earth. Anyway, happy White History Month, guys.
Back at you.
Thank you.
Why?
God, Biddy.
History Month, History Month. I'm gonna celebrate with my friends. White History Month. And it's okay, I'm gonna stop.
Nice.
And I want to add.
Don't chimp out, James.
Nice.
And I want to add for White History Month, Elisabeth Elliot. She was a white missionary, American missionary that went over to Costa Rica, or I don't know, some mountain, her and her husband, and to evangelize. And she has an amazing testimony and amazing books. One of my favorite books of hers is called Let Me Be a Woman. Let Me Be a Woman, and it's a beautiful, beautiful book. And she was hella white. Can I say hella here?
I think so.
I don't
yeah.
think I can, huh?
We're in California.
Okay. Hella white. And yeah, she's amazing. So anyway, thank you for taking my call, guys.
Of course.
Thank you.
Nice.
CSAL.
Good to hear from you,
Happy White
CSAL.
History Month.
Take care.
Nice.
Bye.
We didn't do any women.
Last one. Caller,
Nice.
your name and where you calling from.
Hey, it's Josh from Georgia. What's
Hey,
up, y'all?
Chat Tard.
Josh from Georgia.
Doxed.
Shit, yeah. Hey, I was just going to say that, flat Earth and the race mixing argument are kind of like the same thing.
Vanity.
Because, it don't really matter, but I can see both sides of the arguments. But it's really just entertainment.
Yeah.
I think it's just you pick a side and you get your thrill from which side you want, but it doesn't really. I don't know. Maybe it's good for radio.
Josh, I've got to disagree with you, man. The only reason why I'm disagreeing with you is because your tax dollars fund one side.
The right
and
side.
you and I both know which side it funds.
God's side.
No. No.
There's a right and wrong way to fund a space. Trump is doing it the right way.
Remember, your tax dollars are funding this research. This nonsense. Okay?
Right.
Now, the interracial relationship stuff, I don't really care about that.
You heard of Dr. Umar, right?
Your tax dollars. Don't forget.
Is he living with his mother? Is that... Oh, never mind. That's gossip.
What? Hey,
Somebody said that he's lives.
I saw that headline too. I don't know how true that is, but he says black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
Right.
What's your take on that, Derrick?
He's never been with a white woman before. That's funny. Dr. Umar. Come on, man.
You know who he's really just a black version of Mark. That's really who Dr. Umar is. He's very entertaining. And, he's very pro-black people, which is, it really ain't a problem with that. And it ain't a problem to be pro-white either,
Dr. Umar Johnson, he was on the Jesse Lee Peterson show about 10 or so years ago, maybe 11. Early when I was producer.
I don't know if they're on the same, no. I don't believe Dr. Umar and Mark are are two sides
I think they're
of the same
same.
coin.
You don't think they're the same?
No way.
We got to wrap up.
I don't
nice.
agree with that at all. But we'll explain later.
Great call, Josh, I guess.
Okay. No problem. I appreciate the show, y'all.
Yeah, thank you. You got Bill's eyebrows raised on you.
All right.
He's like, doesn't matter.
Cool.
Oh, okay. All right, take care, man.
Josh.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Shout out to Mark.
Indeed.
Amazing.
Well, Sean Anon gifted the cookie over on pilled.net, maybe twice. Thank you, Sean Anon. Much appreciated. Shout out to the rest of the supporters, the callers. We tried to get to all of you guys. We're overtime.
OT. Come on.
Last word, Bill, I guess.
Last word? About what?
All you.
I think I've
all
said what I
you.
had to say.
Based.
All right.
Mic
So,
drop. Never mind.
bye, everybody.
How do we end this?
Like
Bill just did it.
like this.
Peace.
Bye.